Ganerdene faces an early challenge in the Petrov's defense classical attack Staunton variation, as Mendonca sets the tone in Asian Individual Chess Championships 2025 Open Round 4. On e4. On e5. Knight f3. Threatening knight takes e5. Knight f6 played by Ganerdene. Knight takes e5. On d6. Threatening pawn takes e5. Knight f3 played by Mendonca. Knight takes e4. On d4. On d5. Bishop d3. Bishop d6. King castled kingside. King castled kingside. On c4 entered in Petrov's defense classical attack Staunton variation. Threatening pawn takes d5. On c6 played by Ganerdene. Rook e1. Bishop f5. Queen c2. Mendonca is aiming to play. On takes d5. On takes d5. Knight c3. Queen a5. Knight takes e4. On takes e4. Bishop takes e4 and take decisive advantage. Knight a6 played by Ganerdene. Ganerdene intends to play. Knight b4. Queen b3. Bishop g6. On takes d5. Knight takes d3 and increase their advantage significantly. On a3 played by Mendonca. Mendonca is looking to play. Knight c3. Bishop g4. Bishop takes e4. On takes e4. Knight takes e4 and gain a significant edge. Bishop g6 played by Ganerdene. On c5. Threatening pawn takes d6. Bishop b8 played by Ganerdene. Knight bd2. Mendonca considers playing. Knight takes e4. On takes e4. Bishop takes e4 and dominate the board. On f5 played by Ganerdene. Queen b3. Mendonca intends to play. Knight takes e4. On takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Rook takes e4 and establish a winning position. King h8 played by Ganerdene. Queen takes b7, it is novelty move. Knight takes c5. On takes c5. Knight takes c5. Queen takes a8. Bishop takes h to check. Knight takes h2. Queen takes a8. Bishop f1. Rook e8. Rook takes e8 check. Queen takes e8. Knight hf3. Bishop h5. On b4. Threatening pawn takes c5. Knight a4 played by Ganerdene. Knight d4. Queen e5. Threatening queen takes d4. Knight to b3 played by Mendonca. Bishop d1. Ganerdene is planning to play. Bishop takes b3. Knight takes b3. Queen c3. Bishop f4. Queen takes b3 and take decisive advantage. Bishop d2 played by Mendonca. Threatening rook takes d1. Knight b2 played by Ganerdene. Bishop c3. Mendonca wants to play. Knight c5. Bishop c2. Bishop takes b2. On h6. Bishop c3. King g8. Knight e2. Queen d6. Bishop d4. Bishop e4 and gain a significant edge. Knight a4 played by Ganerdene. Threatening knight takes c3. Bishop d2 played by Mendonca. Threatening rook takes d1. Knight b2 played by Ganerdene. Knight takes c6. Queen f6. Threatening bishop takes b3. Knight bd4 played by Mendonca. Mendonca wants to play. On b5. Bishop h5. Rook e1. Knight c4. Bishop f4. Queen h4. On g3, and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop a4 played by Ganerdene. Ganerdene wants to play. Bishop takes c6. Rook c1. Knight c4. Bishop c3. On h6, and increase their advantage significantly. On b5 played by Mendonca. Mendonca intends to play. Rook e1. On h6. Rook e5. Queen g6. Rook takes f5. Queen e8. Rook takes d5. Queen e4. Rook e5, and establish a winning position. Knight c4 played by Ganerdene. Ganerdene wants to play. Knight takes d2. Bishop d3. Queen f8. Rook e1. Knight e4. Knight takes a7. Queen c5. Knight ac6. Queen c3. Rook e3, and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook e1 played by Mendonca. Mendonca's idea is to play. Rook e8 check. Queen f8. Rook takes f8 mate, and seize the initiative. On h6 played by Ganerdene. Rook e6. Threatening rook takes f6. Queen h4 played by Ganerdene. Bishop c3. Queen g5. Knight takes f5. Bishop takes b5. Bishop takes g7 check. Ganerdene fought hard but ultimately had to concede defeat.